Have you ever wondered why intimacy feels different as you get older? Not necessarily worse, just different. For many men over 60, physical closeness doesn't fade away. It simply transforms. The urges are still there, but how we respond to them, how we express them, and how we connect can feel unfamiliar. What once came naturally in your 30s may now require intention, patience, and a new kind of presence. Yet no one really talks about this change. Not openly, not honestly, and certainly not in a way that respects the full experience of being an older man. The truth is, intimacy in your later years isn't about recreating the past. It's about embracing a new version of closeness, one that honors the wisdom, depth, and emotional intelligence you've cultivated over a lifetime. When you stop comparing yourself to who you once were and start connecting with who you are now, something beautiful opens up. This isn't about decline, it's about evolution. Let's explore 7 subtle but powerful truths about intimacy after 60. They may change the way you see your body, your relationships, and yourself. Truth number 1. Desire doesn't disappear, it matures. Many men worry that their libido has taken a back seat as they've aged. But what if it's not gone, just different? In your 60s and beyond, desire often becomes less about urgency and more about connection. You might not feel the same kind of heat you did at 25, but the warmth is still there, deeper, more textured, and more meaningful. It's not a failure of your body, it's a reflection of your growth. Learning to listen to these more subtle cues can open up a completely new kind of satisfaction, one rooted in emotional resonance, not just physical release. Truth number 2. Slower isn't weaker, it's wiser. Younger intimacy often runs on adrenaline, quick encounters, high energy, fast responses. But as you age, your body invites you into a different rhythm. Slower touch, longer build-up, more attunement to your partner or yourself. That's not weakness, that's mastery. Slowing down allows your nervous system to stay relaxed, your body to stay responsive, and your experience to be more whole. It transforms a moment from something you get through to something you savor. Truth number 3. Communication is more important than ever. As we age, assumptions about sex no longer serve us. What worked 10 years ago may not work today, and that's okay. But it means we have to start talking. Honestly, gently, openly, with our partners, with ourselves. Being able to say, I'd like to try something different, or this is what I'm feeling, can create a new layer of trust, one that often leads to deeper emotional and physical satisfaction. Communication isn't just about function, it's about connection.
Truth number 4. Physical change doesn't mean failure. Erections may come less easily. Sensitivity might shift. Recovery time may lengthen. These are natural parts of the male body aging, not signs that something is broken. The biggest mistake many men make is interpreting these changes as losses rather than signals. Your body isn't betraying you. It's inviting you to adapt, to explore, to try new things, whether that means a different kind of touch, a new position, or simply more time to connect before physical intimacy. These adaptations are not compromises, they're doorways. Truth number 5. Pleasure isn't limited to one outcome. For most of our lives, we've been taught to equate sex with penetration and climax. But the truth is, real intimacy is much broader. Affection, eye contact, full body touch, laughter, quiet moments of closeness. These are just as important and often more rewarding than a single physical goal. Letting go of performance-based definitions of sex opens the door to experiences that are more emotionally fulfilling and physically nourishing than anything we were taught to expect. Truth number 6. Emotional safety enhances physical connection. In your 60s, 70s, and beyond, physical health is important, but so is emotional health. Feeling safe, accepted, and respected makes a huge difference in your ability to experience pleasure. That goes for solo pleasure, too. If you carry stress, guilt, or fear, your body will reflect that. But when you feel calm, confident, and connected, your entire system becomes more open to intimacy. This is why the most powerful form of arousal isn't visual or physical. It's emotional. Truth number 7. Intimacy can deepen with age, if you let it. Yes, your body changes. Yes, your routines might shift, but none of that means your intimate life is over. In fact, many men report that their best, most connected, most satisfying sexual experiences happen after 60, not despite aging, but because of the maturity, patience, and presence it brings. If you stop chasing youth and start embracing your current self, all of you, something extraordinary happens. Your connection to your own pleasure and your partner's becomes more generous, more curious, and more real. So what does this mean for you? It means you no longer need to judge yourself by old standards. It means your body is still worthy of love, touch, and attention, not in spite of its changes, but because of them. It means you still have the right to explore, to enjoy, and to express yourself fully, privately, or with a partner. And most of all, it means you're not alone. Intimacy after 60 is not a shadow of what used to be. It's a new kind of light. Softer, maybe, but no less radiant. You've earned this chapter of life. You've lived, loved, lost, learned, and grown. Now's the time to bring all of that wisdom to your most personal experiences, not with pressure, not with performance, but with patience, presence, and pride. Because pleasure isn't just for the young, it's for the present. And the present is yours to claim. So take your time, explore without judgment, laugh more, touch more, speak honestly. You're not working toward a destination anymore. You're living in the moment. And the beauty of this season is that you don't need to prove anything, not to your partner, not to the world, not even to yourself. Your presence is the gift now. The way you listen, the way you care, the way you slow down and show up fully. That's intimacy, and it's powerful, more powerful than performance ever was. If you're willing to lean into this chapter with openness, grace, and curiosity, you may find that your most meaningful moments of connection aren't behind you. They're still ahead. So don't ask, am I still desirable? Ask, am I still open? Because the answer to that question will shape everything. And if the answer is yes, even just a little, then you haven't lost anything at all. You've only just begun.